Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to be running through the dashboard of Onesoci Agency so that you can see where all these available features are. You can see what features you have available to you, depending on which level of access you chose to purchase. And also you can get set up and start connecting with your social media account. So I won't go too much into detail into each individual feature. I'll leave those for different videos, but we'll just dive straight in now. So when you first log in, you'll see that this is your dashboard. So you can see some tabs down the side here. So you can see I'm into the dashboard now. You'll see posts, cover photo, ads, custom tabs, contests, and agency. Again, these will depend on your level of access. And you can also see extras where you've got bonuses, toolkits, and bootcamp. Again, depending on the level of access that you've got. Okay, if you go over to the top right hand corner and click on your name and just go down to settings, this is where you'll find you can add your different social media accounts. Okay, so you can see you can add Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. And it's just a simple case of clicking on which one you'd like to add, click on the button, that'll take you over to that site, and then you just connect that with your Onesoci Agency platform. Okay, below that you'll see you can integrate with Uzine and Dropmock. Now these are both very, very good resources that will help you to improve your designs. So you can create designs within Uzine and Dropmock and then integrate those with your Onesoci platform. Okay, so if we go over to the side now and go to posts, you'll see here that you have a number of different options here. So you've got discover posts. Now this is going to save you from struggling to try and find content ideas. This is as simple as entering a keyword. So that can be a keyword, like in terms of if you're not too sure about keywords, it's basically just the same as a search term that you would put into Google for something that you're trying to find. So let's say, for example, Facebook tips. You just put in a keyword, and then this will go out and find all the trending articles, GIFs, and videos relevant to that keyword. So this is going to save you a lot of time trying to think of content ideas. It's as simple as clicking on one, entering a keyword, and then you'll see all of the results. And again, I'll go into this in more detail in a future video. So design posts, this is where you can click on this option here to create the post from scratch. So you can start creating and designing your own posts. You've got scheduled posts, so this is where you'll see all the posts that you've set to go out at a future date and time. Once you've created your posts, you can schedule them. Again, I'll go through all this. And opt-in posts. Now, this is where when you set up posts that are catching email addresses, names and email addresses, this is where you can see those posts, and you'll also be able to see how many subscribers that you've got to those posts, and you'll also be able to download all of those details, their name, email address, into a CSV file, and then you can use those to follow up with your new leads. You can also create bulk posts. So if you wanted to create a number of different posts all at one time and set them to go out on a scheduled basis to go out over a period of time, you can do that within bulk posts. Okay, and that's just to save you going doing all these individually. Excuse me. So if we go over to cover photo, so again, I won't go too much into this, but this is where you can come in, start using the designer. Again, with the post designer, you start getting all these ready-made templates. You can go in and you can start uploading images using different backgrounds, using different shapes and icons, different text, different themes, and you've got the settings down here. Again, I'll go all through this. You can also, with cover photo, you can see the preview, and this is for the Facebook cover photo. Okay, so we'll go back, and here you've got custom Facebook tabs. Now, a Facebook tab is where you add a link, and then within your Facebook, someone clicks on that tab, and then they can see that URL that you've added. So they can see, it's almost like seeing an external website within Facebook itself. Okay. One thing with Facebook custom tabs, then you do have to, this is for those who chose to upgrade to this level. And with Facebook tabs, then Facebook have only recently, since we've designed the platform, Facebook were kind enough to change some conditions. And with Facebook tabs now, you do require that Facebook page to have over 2,000 followers. Okay, so they changed this very recently. And then this is for Facebook custom tabs, and also this includes contests. So what I will be doing, just to let you know, is because they made these changes, then I'll be providing training for this to help you get over 2,000 followers as soon as possible, if that's the case. In most cases, for those people that are, especially if you're running using the agency feature to run, manage clients' Facebook pages and groups, then chances are they're going to have over 2,000 followers. But if not, don't worry, we will be going through training and going through how you can get over 2,000, in some cases 10,000 followers within only a few days. Okay. So that's the custom Facebook tabs, and here you've got the contests. So this is where you can create a contest. You can do set different conditions. You can set different requirements. So if you're asking someone to put in their name and email address, you can set it to one-click opt-ins, and you can also set it to surveys where you get people to answer a few questions to enter the contest, and then that can be published to your Facebook page, your group, and your different platforms. So with the contest, again, that requires the Facebook tab, because that will be a tab on that page where someone, for example, if it shows enter our contest, that's where someone will click on that and then they'll see your contest. So again, don't worry if you haven't got all these followers, we will be providing training on that. Below this, you'll see agency. So within the agency section, you'll see these three options, and this is where you're going to be adding your team members. Like, this is where you're going to be creating and running your own team now to manage everything on social media for you. Okay, so first of all, you'll see you can add and manage team members, and it's as simple as sending out a name and email address to that team member that you want to add. And again, I'll run through all this in more detail in future videos. Agency client, so this is where once you've got a client that you're going to be managing their social media, this is where you send them out or enter their name and email address. They get an email and they connect with you, and then you can start managing their pages and their accounts. So with agency accounts, then this is where you can choose the pages and groups and accounts that you would like to manage, but then you can assign those to a team member. Okay, so you just choose the client, you choose their page or their account or their group, and then you tell one of your team members, I would like you to manage this page or this group or whatever it is. Okay, so it's very simple to do. And again, with this agency or members, your team members, this will vary depending on the level of access that you chose to purchase. Okay, below that you'll see extras, and if we click on that, you can see this is where you'll find your bonuses. And if you do have contests, you'll see that you've got contest templates. And below that, again, depending on the level of access, you've got toolkits. So that's all the ready-made videos, ready-made emails, everything that can help you to start growing your own agency. So you can send these out to your future clients or even to potential clients. It's just a case of all copying and pasting things like the emails. They're already done for you, and then you can just alter them slightly to suit whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, and then within the bootcamp, this is where the bootcamp is going to be live training. So this will be on webinars, and this is where all the replays will be held. Okay, so that's the dashboard within Onesoci, and in future videos now I'll go into each feature individually.